The coffee cup is stealing my thunder? Bitch, what? Okay, I went out to, yesterday I was invited by Microsoft and Xbox to go to a Doom party, okay? It was a Doom party. Regretfully, I was enjoying the drinks so much that a bitch forgot to take pictures at the party. Oh! They had an open bar. I'm sorry. I wasn't like that crazy. I had one drink and there was a lot in the drink, okay? There was a lot in the drink. Any mistakes? Never, Joshua, please. All my friends were there. It was really great. I got to even see Chelsea Bites. You guys remember Chelsea Bites? I've known her for years. I thought she was at PAX. I haven't seen her in a long time, since TwitchCon. She just pops up behind me. Bitch just pops up right over my left shoulder. I'm like, that's the motherfucker I've been waiting for. That's the motherfucker I've been waiting for right there. And then we kissed and made out at the open bar. We didn't do that. But I do love her. I think she's fantastic. She's a great person. Did you spill any drinks on anybody? I did not spill any drinks on anybody. However, my friend did fall off her stool, and that was funny. My friend did fall off her stool, and that was funny. She was like, I'm gonna fall off this stool. And I was like, no, bitch, no, you're not. And then she proceeded to actually legitimately fall off the stool. No, like legitimately. What happened with Pasta? I'll give you a rundown if you want. Okay, if you guys wanted to see Pasta's stream yesterday, I will give her update for her in case she hasn't. I think she did on like Twitter and stuff, but I'll give her update for her. She wanted to stream yesterday. Unfortunately, her the Wi-Fi in the building was dick and service in the building was dick. So she couldn't stream, which sucks. It is what it is. It is what it is. I feel bad for her, but she is vlogging the entire weekend, so I'm very excited about her. That's very exciting. Wait, let me read this comment really fast because it looked entertaining. I went to a concert last night and a girl got so trashed she couldn't walk 2 steps without falling. Oh my God, did you help her? Did you help her? Did you help her? Botanizer, what's up? Welcome in. Don't give me that smile. Don't give me that smile. That is a mischievous smile. What the fuck you getting into, bro? You know what's crazy is on the days where I'm like, I have no energy to stream, I am the most unhinged bitch that ever lived. Right now, out of control. You could not contain me. No one could contain me right now. Anyways. Essentially, what was I gonna say? We've lost it. I've been contained. What happened? What witchcraft? Iced coffee? Yes. With maple syrup in it? Yes. You better believe it. Also, there's an ad for the Rings of Power on this, and I'm kind of into that. Guys, look, my name's on there! It says Emelina. Anyways. Yes, Pasta Convention. So, couldn't stream, she's vlogging. Today, I believe she had a bunch of people that recognized her run up to her, and they all wanted to get pictures and talk to her, which is very nice. I'm very, very excited about that for her. And so she really wanted to meet everybody. She wanted to meet everybody. But as you guys know, Pasta is that bitch. Okay? Pasta is that bitch! She's that motherfucking bitch, okay? Pasta's that bitch. Did you guys get the memo? Did you get the letter in the mail? Did you get the letter in the mail? Because she's that motherfucking bitch. So there was a lot of people that ran up to her and they were like, Pasta, Pasta, we love you. Please sign our titties, Pasta. And Pasta said, absolutely, I'd love to sign your titties. And then that's how that went. And then the guards, unfortunately at PAX, the armed squadron at PAX, sprinted up and were like, whoa, break it up. And they got really mad at her. They got mad at her. They were mad at, like, legitimately, chat, they were mad at her because she has fans. They said, you need bodyguards. She said, sir, I'm here as like a regular person. Like, I'm here to enjoy the convention. They found me. And they got mad at her. So then they pulled her into a private area where she had to watch an event by herself. So that makes me mad, and I'm sad for her, and I feel bad that she, like, it's kind of dramatic. How dare Pasta exist and be hot? I know. She has you can knock a bit. Next time I'll be her security. I'll show up. I'll fucking show up. I'll throw some punches. When they come up, I'll be like, yeah, I'm her security. Bam. Pow. When a content creator has fans at a creator convention, gasp. I know. It's like they've never seen a woman before. It's like they were appalled that a woman should succeed. Can you believe this? Unbelievable shit, chat. I think we should take them all out. I want to be clear that I'm not advocating for violence. Jacqueline, thank you for the 21 months. Did you see that happen? Did you see that happen just now? My lap has water! My lap has water on it! I just want to chat. Do you ever just want to wake up and look like Keira Knightley? Because that's what I want. And for some reason, it never happens.
It is said God gives his tallest battles to his strongest soldiers. However, I'm pretty sure God did not give his tallest battles to streamers who are short, blonde, and can't make up their mind if they are going live today or not.
Anyways, here's Emerome. Let's enjoy stream chat.
I thought we were friends. And right after I spilled water on my fucking lap, bitch. Hit me with the double whammy. Hit me with the double whammy. Do you think this is still going to distract the camera even though it's like fucking miles away over here? Do you think it will? Free pasta? They should free pasta. Jer's not gonna be feed in the basement now. Yeah, we're gonna, well, you know what? You know what I'm over? Can I tell you what I'm over? Can I tell you what I'm done with? To change the topic. Jer, thank you for the 200 bits to fucking attack me. I appreciate it though, it's kind of funny. Do you know what I never want to feel? Never mind. Fuck it. I can't talk about this anymore. It's embarrassing. I'm being vulnerable. I don't want to talk about it. Congrats on the redeem, nerds. Let's fucking go. Spill girl. No, I'm not over you. I love you guys. Stop. I just never want to catch feelings for a man. Ever. Because I see what it does to others. And I wish I just never want it. Keep it away from me. Keep it away from me. Or I'll stab someone. Likely myself. Anyways, I'm not leaving you. I'm not leaving you. I'm sorry. Anyways, we gotta move on, chat. I need to stake my... You know what I should do? I should just be as vile as I can around people. I feel that way with women. Unless he picks you up and can toss me. No, I just need to be a single bitch for a long time. Especially if he can pick me up and toss me, keep him away from me. That's how I feel right now. All right, if he can pick me up and toss me, go away. Get away from me. You have to stab them with this with Sting, the sword from The Hobbit. I'm just gonna roll my eyes every time I see a man. She wants a man that loves cat and a fun time. When I make a dating profile, I'm using that line, Joshua. One day when I'm ready, when I make a dating profile, that's my line that I'm using. I want a man that loves cat and a fun time. And just a picture of Yue. I'd like a man that loves cat and a good time. That's it. You still have to make a Tinder profile for pasta? I can't wait, bitch. I can't wait, bitch. Oh my god, that's gonna be so fun to do. Caveman, thank you for the 100 bits. Make sure all your pics include you holding a cat too. Every picture, just me like fucking intense model pose, you know? Hey, by the way, side note, real quick side note while we're here. I'm feeling vulnerable today, so I'll ask this too. I did not do my regular eyeliner. How do we feel? Do we hate it? I don't know if that's M's kink or she's dead ass serious. About what? Do we like it? Normally I do that winged eyeliner thing, and today I didn't do that shit, so I'm just trying to figure it out. My eyeliner looks great. I did like it's like a gold. Did you see the gold? The party tonight is sparkle themed. I have to show up with some sparkles. So like, you can't see very well, but there's sparkles on my eyelids.
There's a villain on the loose in Washington, D.C. right now. A true menace to society. A maniac on the loose.
Oh no, the cucumber villain. Not the fucking cucumber villain. Thanks, chat. You guys are so sweet. You guys are being nice to me. Stop it. I love Moist Critical. I will say though, never mind, I can't say that out loud. I need a filter. I will say that I need a filter. A bitch needs a filter. A bitch needs a filter. I can't be saying these things that can be clipped. I can't be saying these things that will be clipped. I cannot be saying these things that will be clippable. That will be out there in the world. I can't. Let it all out? No, bitch. I can't. I can't. I can't. Because it will be clipped out of context, and then my luck would be you know what? My luck would be I say something in a moment of emotional realness. A moment of me sharing my truth with my community, right? And somebody in this motherfucking chat would have the audacity to take that clip and post it somewhere, and then it goes viral, and then everyone talks about it. I am one word away from going viral and having problems. I am one word away. Always, at all times, at every moment, at any given moment. One word from going viral. Say it or I'm leaving. You need to do like they do for live TV and have your broadcast delayed by 5 seconds so you can censor yourself. Yeah, but then there'd be like a weird gap and you guys would know. When I say go, I want you to type titties in the chat. All right, as fast as you can. First person to type titties is the baddest bitch. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Joshua wins. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Keep it going though if you want. Damn, Joshua, you are fast. Are you in the same zip code as me? What's going on? And make me drink more water because I need it because I'm dying. I'm slowly decaying. So good. Also, hi Corby. Thank you for the hydrate. And thank you, Nox Teddy for the hydrate. And thank you, Sassy Sagittarius, just for being here. Just for fucking being here. Do we have any celebrities in the chat? Sound off. Do we have any celebrities or famous people in the chat? Sound off. I need to know if I can behave myself today, or if I should behave myself today. I guess I have a slight delay because Joshua typed it before you said go. Do you know what's a problem, chat? Never mind. I can't. You are all famous to me. All right? Canada represent? Hell yeah. My mom was my biggest fan. I'm kind of a big deal. Chat, should I do more? Do you guys want me to do more of my Q&A that I did on... I am censoring so much Overture. It's a problem. My real life right now... When I tell you that my real life right now is full of lies... No, not actually. When I tell you that my real life right now is an amalgamation of issues in like the best way. Like it's all great. I'm having a great time. Just a lot of things I can't tell you about. Some of those things are like exciting things for you. Okay? Exciting things for you that I'm doing for you that you're gonna find out for you. Okay? But most of these things are just me being chaotic. Chaotic evil. Not even chaotic good. Chaotic evil. Hi, Sassy. I'm using 2 different palettes. I used Pat McGrath. It's a Pat McGrath palette. And then the second one is a Tati Beauty palette that no longer is sold. But I will always use it, even though it's incredibly expired. And it's the sparkle ones. So Pat McGrath, Tati Beauty, and then the last thing that I used for the liner, I got sent there's like a makeup kit that they did for the release of, what's that animated show, chat? Animated show, Arcane! Season 2 of Arcane. They did a collab with some makeup brand, and I got a big kit of makeup from them, and they had this fucking sick ass massive cheeks. No, I'm sorry. They had this, I cracked myself up. Half of my stream is me making myself laugh, and you guys sitting here like, why? I had this, maybe I'm a little hungover. I had this sick, it had a sick, like, golden eyeliner. Did someone say cheeks? I've been doing this problematic thing where I didn't stream yesterday, did I? Are you a giggly drunk? Okay, I feel like I'm slightly unwell. I think it's literally just because I drank last night and I'm feeling, well, no, I think it may be more than that. So I'm hoping that I feel progressively better by the end of the day. It might just be a slight cold vibe. Are you a giggly drunk? Yes. When I drink, I am the friendliest motherfucker that ever walked the earth. Everyone's my best friend. When I drink, everybody's my best friend. I get it from my dad. He's the same way. Everything is hilarious to me. Everything is so funny. I'm having a great time. Everyone's my best friend. But if I get to a point where I'm too drunk, immediately no. Immediately no. Can't do it anymore. So my limit when I go to a party or somewhere else is maximum 1 or 2 drinks. Maximum 2 drinks. But definitely no more than like, definitely pace myself. Because I have trauma, chat. I have trauma. That's why I am with weed. I was roofied when I was younger in university, and I don't remember a whole night, and then they thought I had meningitis, and it was a week in the hospital. Well, like, not a week in the hospital. It was like a whole night in the hospital, and then it's spinal tap, and then a week in bed because I couldn't stand up. It was fucked. So I tend to only drink 1 drink at the max, which is why if you ever see me drink on stream, I tend to like very much savor the drinks that I have. My time frame is fun, drunk, chill, sleepy, and then I want 3 kids, but I'll never get a 3rd one. That's adorable. I think, by the way, I talk about it because I think it's important that people know how common it is. I think it's like helpful for like other people to know that it happens to everybody. My tolerance is too high for alcohol. Really? So what do we think about the American Pope, chat? What do we think about the American Pope? Thoughts? Thoughts on the American Pope? He's American and he's the fucking Pope. How do we feel about it? Don't really care? Nobody cares? At least you learn from that mistake and control yourself drinking. Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't even, that was on my first drink back then. Back when me and the boys would party every weekend, we would put at least 30 racks down. Brother, sometimes I wish I was a man just so I could feel something. No, just so I could drink like crazy and not worry about it. Chicago Pope made for some excellent Blue Sky content, I heard. Isn't he a little homophobic? Is he? Is he homophobic? Because if he is, we hate him. I read that coffee sloth on Blue Sky, I think. He's got a math degree, which means he doesn't only understand sin, he understands coast too. That is the most insane joke about this. Deep dish communion wafers. I never let my friends go to Twitch parties alone. If she needs to go chit chat, I will hold her drink lid. Yeah. Deep dish Pope. What is, oh, Chicago, that's why. Everyone's like saying deep dish. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? What are you talking about, deep dish Pope? What do you mean? I didn't know he was into pizza. And then I realized Chicago is the town of deep dish. Which I have yet to like, I've had it one time, but I've yet to like properly have deep dish. I've had Chicago deep dish pizza, but in an airport. Deep dish is terrible. I saw a TikTok of someone's mom had hooked up with the Pope, and I saw that too. And that was crazy. By the way, I have a bunch of gifts behind me that people in chat got me. Okay, Schlump, are you here? Sound off. Are you here? Sound off. Deep dish sucks. St. Louis style goat. Should I also, one in chat if you want me to answer the questions that I have on Instagram, because I got a bunch of questions. He's here. Hello. Okay, we can do that afterwards. I got a lot of questions. I always do these. I love doing these Q&As. I feel like they're very... it's a really good way to answer some things and maybe questions that you guys have had about me for a long time. Are you here? Sound off. I'm right here. I swear to God. Sounding off right now. Sounding off. Sounding my dick. Hold on. Not that I have one of those. Okay. If you guys don't have me on Instagram, good. No, I'm kidding. You can follow me there if you want. I don't really use it much. I use it for stories. I think it's fun for stories. There is absolutely no references to Poplio being homophobic. I've heard that from a few people, but I don't know anything about it, and I'm not an expert, so I can't say anything. But yeah, anyways. Someone asked me, when are you and Pasta moving in together? My wife and I love your videos together. Thank you so much, Mav, for the question. Great question. Pasta and I have been married for 10 years. We have 17 children together, and we will be moving in together in the spring. All right, moving on. You're locked in a room for a month. I wish we could move in together. That would be so fun. Honestly, we killed one of them. No, that's not funny. That's not funny. We have no kids. Please. Okay? We have no kids. We are not actually married. I wish we were. I told her though, I did tell her seriously. I was like, if you need to come to Canada for any reason and you need like a Canadian citizenship, I will marry you. I did tell her that. So she knows that. You're locked in a room for a month and can only play one video game and have one friend. What and who? Okay, locked in a room for a month, can only play one video game and have one friend. Pasta, obviously. Pasta, fucking obviously. And then, it would have to be something really dumb. One game for a month. I would say, honestly, at this point right now, probably GTA 5 with mods. Because it would be so fucking fun, chat, to spend an entire month with Pasta going through the GTA gauntlet with her, because we just haven't done that. What's RCT? We should do a Baldur's Gate 3 run. That would be really fun, especially if we like dressed up. What up, Oki? How you doing? I have a new core set, by the way. I bought a new one, chat. Very exciting. Oh, okay. Roller Coaster Tycoon. We would just kill people the whole time. Could we get a Pezzy M collab at some point? I do not think Pezzy knows I exist. Unfortunately for me, I do not think Pezzy knows I exist. So I don't think that could happen. I would love for that to happen. He seems like an entertaining fellow, right? And you can never visit his Twitch stream again? Is he live? Live? Ew, 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 ew. I'm looking at myself. Ew, ew, ew. Yeah, no, he's not live. And he never has been live. Actually, he streamed 4 days ago. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know anything about this guy. Like, I really don't know anything about this guy. But, yeah, no, I think that'd be fun. And John Sayman, I fucking love. John lives near me. Actually, speaking of John, let me message him right now. I gotta hang out with John. I gotta hang out with John. Do you know who I saw last night? Bruce, chat. You know who walked up to me last night? Bruce. Hold on, I gotta message him too. Hey, so amazing. Hanging. It was, that sounded really bad. Great to see you. Actually chill sometime soon. Bruce walked up to me. Yes. He was at the same party I was at for Doom. How fucking cool is that, chat? It was awesome. Okay, John Sandman. Let me message that guy right now. I messaged him. I'm so excited. I just want to see all my friends. You know what? I will say moving to LA was the best move ever. It was the best move. I genuinely, guys, genuinely fucking love living here. I am able to do so much with so many friends and see so many people and do so many things. And I need to right now, before I forget, export all of my information. Hold on. How many? Okay. 7 days. Hold on, chat. 1 sec. Daddy has to work. 1 second. Hold on. Hold. I have to give people numbers. I don't like doing that. Okay, and then what else do they want? All right, never mind. Fuck it. We're good. We're fine. Daddy's done working. If you're bored in LA, that's literally it. And you know what? I love living here. I'm very lucky that that my job, the best career in the world, I'm so lucky to do, allows me to spend all day working here. Fuck yeah. Guess who's playing with Mr. Stark again on Tuesday? Anyways. I'm gonna have to double check that. I think I have an interview with somebody. When do you get your corsets? Oh, where do you get them? This one is from a random Instagram ad. The other one that I have, it's over there right now, you can't see it, is also from a random Instagram ad. And the other fitted one, the really like nice one and expensive one, is from French Meadows. It's custom made. Okay, what was I saying? Short stream, when are you ending? I am ending at approximately, 4 hours from now. So it's a 4.5 hour stream, which is short for me. I'm ready for bed, close to 25K steps today. What did you do? Did you run all of Disneyland? What happened? Okay, what else was I saying before? I'm out of my mind. I lost my mind. Oh yeah, LA. Love LA. I can see my friends all the time. Traffic is never really that bad for me because unless I'm going somewhere at 7 a.m. or like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. during the weekday, the traffic really isn't terrible. Although one time, the other day, guys, I was driving down the highway, not even kidding, actually, this is when I was taking my cat to the vet. I was driving down the highway and there was a literal piece of furniture on the highway. It was terrifying. Like, it was in the passing lane and it was like a full actual like bureau. It was like a big wooden piece of furniture and it was just sitting there on the highway and everybody was just dodging. I was on the right. I was a lane over. Everybody behind me fucking veering their car over. Veering it. Terrifying shit. And I pass it and I'm like, no, it was in the lane, bitch. It was in the lane. It was terrifying. It was awful. Oh, when am I playing with? Hold on. I got to make sure I'm playing with them soon. I think. Oh, yeah. Can you see the sparkles on my nose or no? Don't worry about it. Whatever, I'm all out of control right now. I am meeting with Larry at 6:30 EST, which is in 20 minutes. We have time. I have to run into that on the interstate in Tampa. It was a sofa. That's fucking horrifying. I also think anybody, I'm going to be so real. If anybody uses their truck, their pickup truck, their regular truck to carry like big items in the back that are unsecured, you should immediately go to jail. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're just drywalling. You're just drywalling one room and you're like, I can fit the one sheet on my car. You bitch. You little selfish bitch. Unless you're driving 5 miles per hour, get the fuck off the highway. Get off the highway. You are a horrible person. I don't care. Yeah, but I want to just finish this one job. Shut the fuck up, Philip. Shut up. Get off the road. Never drive again. Never drive again. Take your license away. Cut it up. Ask your mommy to drive you around because you can't make decisions on your own. All right, please. Sorry, I'm so mad. I'm so sick of like being on the highway and being terrified that I'm about to get Final Destination by some guy because he's piled up his entire life in the back of his pickup truck and there's one strap holding it all together. One strap. And I'm like, and the highway's full and I'm looking left and I'm looking right and I'm like, where can I merge? Get me out of here. Get me off the road today. I can't be on the road today. I can't do it. Not with these fucks. Most cities have enough back roads. You don't need to take that stuff on the interstate. Do you know that they used to lock people up for talking like me? Chat, did you know that? The way that I talk right now, if you went into a mental asylum in the 60s, there would be lots of women lined up and they would be just like me. They would lock women up for being funny, all right? Not that I think that I'm funny, but I just talk a lot. And I assume that some of the things that come out of my mouth have to be funny because I talk so much that the odds that some of them aren't, most of them aren't funny are high. But the odds of some of them being funny because I say so many things, also high, right? Did anyone else picture the Beverly Hillbillies? The Beverly Hillbillies when M described that. That's stressful and scary. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I want to be passenger princess, but in a tank. I want to be passenger princess, but inside of a tank. If the man that I eventually date doesn't own a tank, get away from me. At least you don't have to worry about sheets of ice blowing off of roofs on the transport trailers on the highway. That is terrifying. Although, people in Canada understand snow. We know how to drive in it. People aren't so bad in Canada. When snow happens, do you know what the worst thing in Canada was, though? This was the worst thing, traffic-wise, in Canada. In Canada, when you would be on the highway, and there would be ice on the highway, so everyone would be driving slow, but then, hold on. There's fear in my soul, okay? I don't know what's getting delivered. Did I order a package? I just had to let someone up. Did I order a package? Because I'm sorry, but I can't recall. So there's fear in my soul. I don't know who, like, what is it? Sorry, I'm terrified. First snow of the year. I'm not actually terrified. It's fine. Yeah, when it starts raining, okay? My whole thing was when it has a heavy snowfall, you're driving on the highway, you're driving on the ice, and your car's fine. You're driving fine, but you're driving slower. And then it starts raining or it starts snowing. That shit is awful. That shit is awful because you know someone's grandma's also on the highway. And you know they're going to drive weird. You know they're going to drive weird. Someone's driving weird. Ben, what's up? Good to see you, Ben. Thank you for your you sent some nice questions, right? Or you said some nice things. I don't remember what you said, but it was nice. I remember seeing your name. Every time I see your name, I'm like, that's Ben. He's nice. Hold on, I'm pulling something up. Also, do you want to know a weird thing? I don't talk to anyone from my childhood, guys, okay? I do not talk to anyone from my childhood. I don't do it. So, my first ever, I'm not kidding, boyfriend. My first ever boyfriend. Ever. From like grade 8. Reached out to me. And we just had a full-on conversation this morning. We had a full conversation. And it was great. It was nice, but it was weird. Because I'm like, because you were an introvert back then? No. Well, I mean, I was a weird kid. I was super weird. I was a weird fucking kid. Rekindle that flame? Respectfully, I'm so sorry if you're here, but hold on. I gotta go check to see if I got something delivered. One sec. Rekindle that flame is the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm back. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I can't talk right now. I can't talk right now. I didn't know your name was Emerald. It's not, but that's a sick name. That would be really cool. Hi, guys. People change from when they're young. It's awkward, especially when you have feelings. Oh, we're talking about, can I see the nails? Yes, I have to redo them, but they're flowers. I'm glad you liked them. I did them myself. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, compliment my nails. I did them myself. Did you wash your hands? I didn't go to the bathroom. Guys. I can't talk about it. Thank you, Adriana, for the yippee. I appreciate that. What just happened, I cannot communicate. And you know how hard that is for me. You know how difficult that is for me. Good talk, then. Art stream when? Fuck yeah, that'd be fun. Don't know if you have time. Oh yeah, let's talk about my ex. Let's talk about my ex. Anyways, we were dating in grade 8. Sorry, that's what we were talking about before. We dated in grade 8, okay? I remember we were like, well, he wasn't my first kiss, because my first kiss was when I was like, I was like probably 8 or 9 years old, and I played princess with this guy that was, he would come over all the time because he was my mom's friend's son, and he was my age at the time. And when we played princess, the trick to princess was that I was Sleeping Beauty and he had to kiss me to wake me up. I need to be put in jail. So I was 8. Anyways, so that was my childhood. Thank you so much for coming out today. I wasn't manipulative. Anyways, and then I ended up in a car. Adriana, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you so much. I don't know if he's alive. No, I just haven't heard from him since I was like, I don't know, like 13 or 14. Actually, oddly enough, when we went to university, when I lived in a dorm room, we ended up, we hadn't spoken in like 10 years at that point. And we ended up on the same floor in the same building, in the same dorm. Dead serious. Completely dead serious. He ended up like, I hadn't seen him in 10 years. And I remember walking down the hallway and like his door was open and I looked in and I was like, oh my God, my childhood friend. And there was like 10 dorm rooms or 10 dorm buildings in that university, like big fucking buildings. And also both of us lived close enough, like with our parents, close enough so that neither of us really had to go into a dorm. I am excited for summer. I think it'll be fun. I'm also working out a lot, so I'm excited to like be a bad bitch this summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting wild this summer. I'm going crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm freaking out. I went to 2 universities. I went to a university formerly called Ryerson, which got renamed. Hold on one sec. Steph messaged me. Do you ever just want to grab a man by the throat and punch him in the face? Ha! Shut up! Ha! Like that. Sorry, anyways. Moving on. But yeah, what were we talking about? I went to University of Guelph. Loved it. Great university. I went for animal biology. Very difficult degree. Very difficult degree. The undergraduate experience was rough. Okay. It was rough. And then afterwards, I left that because I wanted to start a business, and I did start the business, and I did a bunch of business things. Then I went to Ryerson University, which is now called Toronto Metropolitan University. And that's where I did my law and business degree. And then they changed the name to that. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, it is Guelph, a great, I loved Guelph, bro. Guelph was the best. Hold on, let me show you that university. I'm gonna show you where I went. You gotta see this place. It's very nice. Are you impressed yet? Look at that. Look at that. And then we have a griffin, or we had a griffin as like the mascot. Get it away from me. I'm so sick of this AI shit. Get it away from me. Truly get it away from me.
Communication in relationships is hard. My ex used to tell me all the time, did you even listen to what I just say to you? And I always just thought, what a weird way to start a conversation.
Oh my god. It looks like a castle. It's castle-esque, definitely. It's very, very castle-esque. I wanted to be in this dorm room. This is a dorm room. But I didn't get into this dorm room. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Jacqueline, you're fucking hilarious. That explains a lot. I'd like to choke slam the mods consensually. I'm sure they'd like to choke slam you back. How big was the campus based on acres? I don't remember, but look how cool it is from the top. Why study at the University of Guelph? Look at that little Canadian flag. That's where I'm from. I mean, I was born actually in Guelph, guys. Should I tell you that? What should I not tell you? What are the rules? What are the rules? What are the rules of the trade? I don't even know. I don't know anymore. Look how pretty that is! Anyways, loved this school though. Very cool. Enjoyed it a lot. Oh yeah, this is winter. So this is hell. Hate winter. Actually, love winter. Love winter before Christmas, hate winter after Christmas. If there's no snow for Christmas, I'm gonna cry. But if there's snow after Christmas, I'm gonna cry. You know? Can you tell me where all the emergency exits are? Probably. You know what? That's the school that I did mushrooms at. The only time I did mushrooms. That was the school I did mushrooms at. I work a long shift. It was only a little chilly this morning, but later it was warm out. Rules are up to you. What you feel comfortable sharing. By the way, that guy that tried to draw a peener in the chat. What's funny is on my screen, because it's broken up. Can I show you guys this, or am I going to jail? I think I can show you guys. It's funny because it got split into 2 layers because my screen in front of me is so wide. So it just looks like 2 chodes side by side in a romantic entanglement. I do not miss uni days. No, I do not miss uni days. I do not miss it. I do like certain things. 2 chodes side by side, just giving each other some eyes. Just romantically, just interested in one another. Anyways, I don't miss university days. I do not. Jura, thank you so much for the 14 months. The thing, I think when you're in university for the first time, I don't know about you guys. If you guys have rich parents, fucking awesome. Congrats, you know? If you guys have rich parents, oh my God, congrats, you know? I did not have rich parents. So, going into university, I just didn't have money like that. So I was just living off, I had like a card. They gave you a card for like, for food, and you would pay that at the beginning of the year. And then you use that around the campus to eat and stuff. And I would have a smoothie every day, and then I would have dinner because I was so careful with my card. I did not want to like spend too much money. But I don't know. The living situations were dire. All right. Dire. Went to college with type A millennials who were all completely crazy. Nice. I also, I don't know, like there were certain things that I liked. Like I had the mushrooms experience there, and that was fantastic. I'll be honest, the mushrooms experience with my friend, fantastic. Would not recommend, by the way. I'm gonna be very honest. Would never recommend that anyone do illicit materials, right? Thank you, you're right, it is Gardic time. Let me go over there. Would never recommend to anyone that they should do illicit materials, but I would say that it was so much fun. And me and my friend went to, you know, there's a town a little west of Guelph. They got so fed up with your shit. They were saying Emerome so much that it became the name of the town. I've been there. I've been there. I've been to that town. They spat on me when I went there. It was crazy. I got offered shrooms in college, politely turned it down, made a good choice because my friends that did had a bad time. I had a great time because I was given the advice that when you get high off the shrooms, you go outside and you walk around outside. So I walked around outside with my best friend at the time, my roommate. and we, oh, ignore this. We had a fantastic time. We made a synchronized dance in a park. We went to a place called the Arboretum in Guelph. If you know about Guelph, then you know about the Arboretum. An arboretum is a place where every type of tree that can possibly grow in an environment is grown. So like you get Japanese trees, you get Chinese trees, you get like trees from Europe, you get all these trees from all over the place and all these plants, and it's just stunning. It's beautiful. So we were high on shrooms. I thought that lights were gods. I thought that the ground had electricity coursing through it. I was jumping over pathways and shit. And we made a synchronized dance, and it was the best time. But I wouldn't recommend that you do it. I would not recommend that you do it. And then we went back to my dorm room, and it was like, when you walked in the dorm room, by the way, it was, let me actually make sure that I'm in on this. I am. Nice. When you walked in the dorm room, you entered through the door, and on the left side was my side of the dorm room. Okay, so my little tiny twin bed, and in the middle there was a fridge, like a tiny mini fridge, and on the right was my roommate's side of the room and her little twin bed. And so when you walked in, we walked in that night, beautiful room, loved it. And then my desk was beside my bed and her desk was beside her bed. It was a whole thing. We had gone to the farmer's market, which in Guelph is like a country town. So the farmer's market there is fucking phenomenal. It's insane. It is so good. So we went to the farmer's market, got the best grapes that have ever graced my lips. I still dream about these grapes. I'm not kidding. They were so good. I have not had a grape like this since then. Thank you, Lai, for the gifted a pig poacher. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Chew, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. Bro, hold on. I'm fine. I'm fine. Had the best grapes of my life. Me and my friend, chat, and I'm being vulnerable when I say this, we stripped completely naked. Keep in mind, this is my best friend at the time. Completely naked, thought nothing of it, there was no sexual nothing. It was very chill. We sat down on the floor, we got those grapes, and then for the last 3 hours of being high, at approximately 2 a.m, we ate the grapes totally naked and said nothing to each other. We said nothing to each other. It was the best time. I will never, by the way, I will never do shrooms again because that was the peak. There is no way, anytime that I would ever do shrooms, there is no way it gets better than that. I'm telling you right now. There is no way. You went full caveman? It was awesome. It was the best thing ever, and I won't do it again, but it was awesome. You should do that again? Nah, I'm good. But it was such a good time. I really enjoyed that. But like, the only thing we would say is like, this is great. Like that, these are the best grapes I've had in my life, and that was it.